to welcome in our first guest today. Becca Mucci is the owner of Aine Celtic Academy Irish Dancers. She's joining us now to talk a little bit about your dance group.
Yes.
And you were an Irish dancer back in the day.
I was. I started when I was 5 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And I've been competing throughout internationally and in the United States. And I've done many competitions, worlds, all islands, regional competitions, and nationals.
Wow.
What is it about this style that makes it so unique?
It's very unique. We don't use our hands in Irish dancing. We keep them glued to our side the whole time. In some other dances, you know how you use your hands. Also, we use a lot of our feet, a lot of jumping, a lot of crossing, and yeah.
And I think when you see this type of dancing too, the costume is so fun. And of course, the hair is something that I think so many people can pinpoint from an Irish dancer.
Yes, and with the costumes too, you get to design your own costumes when you get to a certain level.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're able to design it and pick out the colors you want, pick out anything, the sparkles, everything with it.
So you are part of the only Irish dance group in Erie for many, many years.
Yes.
And then right after COVID, you decided to branch off and start your own.
Yes, it's always been my dream to do that. So I decided to do my own, and I have about 32 dancers right now, boys and girls. And we dance on Mondays and Wednesdays at Penbriar. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and yes.
And you have an upcoming event at Voodoo Brewery. And before we get to the details on that, this time of year, you must be so busy getting calls from people who are gearing up for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, we have about 20 shows right now lined up all of March. So yes, and we have Voodoo on Friday, which is our pub night, where it's from 6 to 9 p.m. We're dancing at 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30. We're going to have a 50-50 drawing, and we're going to have like a Chinese auction.
That's terrific.
Yes.
So folks who are there just enjoying a little brew get to enjoy the dancing as well, and just kind of get into the feeling of March, right, as we head closer to St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, and get ready for March Madness.
Yeah.
Talk about your dancers. How young can they be typically when they
You
start?
can start anywhere from 4 years old and older. So right now we have a senior in high school, so she's 18, so 4 to 18.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and yeah.
So
Do you have to be Irish?
You do not have to be Irish. That's a lot of, I get that a lot.
Sure, yeah.
But you do not have to be Irish.
that's right. You just put the curly wig on and you just, you
I'm not even that Irish, to be honest.
You've got the red hair, so I wasn't sure.
It must be fun for the little girls to put on those wigs.
Yes, it is. It's hard. It's kind of uncomfortable just because you have to put a lot of bobby pins in.
Sure.
But it's fun when you don't have to curl your hair. When I danced, you had to curl your hair and sleep in them with the rollers. So at least you don't have to do that.
Right. Well, that's terrific. Tell us one more time. You're going to be at Voodoo Brewing when?
At 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30, we're dancing. We're going to be there from 6 to 9.
This Saturday night?
This Friday.
This Friday
Friday.
night. Okay.
Yes.
I think I've got Saturday on the board there, so that is incorrect. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Friday night. Okay.
Yes,
at
Friday
Voodoo
night.
Brewing.
Yes.
Well, check them out. They're terrifically talented, and it's so nice to meet you and have you come in today.
Nice to meet you, and thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
And just the sound of that background music
I
gets
know.
you in the mood for St. Patrick's Day
Oh, yes.
and all the fun of March. Becca, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. When we come back,